Thousands of social grant recipients have still not been paid. The nearly 2-week-long payment failure has been blamed on technical glitches at Postbank. Desperate recipients have resorted to taking loans to put food on the table for their families. eNCA's Heidi Giokos is following developments for us, and she joins us now live. Heidi, just tell us exactly where you are now and whether you're seeing snaking queues there.
Yes, so earlier this morning, Masego, we were in Soweto, where we didn't really see any queues, but that is not indicative of the fact that people have been paid their grants. It's rather because people don't have transport fare to keep coming to post offices to receive their grants. They were supposed to have received it by the 7th of this month, and today is the 14th. Many had indicated that they had just opted not to keep coming every single day, because every day they arrive at a post office and they are told that they should come back the following day. When they get there the following day, they are told that the money is still not reflective. We are currently in Lenasia at one of the post offices here, where you have really angry grant recipients. It's not just the pension grants that is the problem here, but also the disability grants and the child grants that many have not received. As you rightfully indicated in your introduction, Masego, it's got to do with a payment failure on Postbank's side. SASSA has come out to say that it's Postbank's fault and responsibility to sort it out. We have been told time and time again, with even interviews done on eNCA, that this payment failure has been sorted out and grant recipients should be in a position to receive their various grants. That's not the case, though, because on the ground, every single person we have spoken to has told us that in actual fact they have not received their money. As I've mentioned, it is the 14th of the month, and this is a complete failure of government side, whether it's the Department of Communications that handles the post office, Postbank, or the social development which handles SASSA. Somebody needs to take accountability for what is going on, because you have the most vulnerable, the most in need to receive these grant recipients, and they have not done so. You had really angry and frustrated grant recipients speaking to us just a short while ago, saying that this is completely unacceptable. Some even forced to go to loan sharks, and we know that the interest rates on those loans is really exorbitant, but they have no other option but to do that, because they are basically in need of their grants, and they are in a very desperate situation. Let's listen to what some of those grant recipients told us.
I was supposed to get my children's grant on the 7th of this month. I never received it, and I'm unhappy for it, because like as in, my children go every morning to school with an empty stomach. I'm standing with receipts until now. I never received my children's money. I'm sitting with my sister at home. She's disabled. Like now she's hungry. I'm running every day up and down to get my children's money. I borrowed money from people to go and look where can I get my children's money. When I'm going to pay these people back, I don't know, because I need my children's money. There's nothing in the house to eat because I don't receive my children's money.
Yes, yesterday I was here. From last week, Tuesday, we're struggling to get the money. So yesterday I was also here. They said I must go and get the statement from the from SASSA offices. Yeah. I went there yesterday, they gave me the statement. SASSA paid them the money. So now I'm from inside, because I was here 8 o'clock this morning. Now I'm from inside, they said the money is not in my account. So now I don't know what happened. You know, we're appealing to the government, of all the stakeholders who are dealing with this, to help us, the people. The old people are coming here, are sitting here, they've got no food, they've got nothing. It's a shame. I think it's a shame for our government to do this to elder people. I'm old, I'm 66 years old, but from last week I didn't get the money. Today they said I must come on Monday. If Monday I don't get the money, then what will happen?
I can't do nothing. You have to buy food. Where must I get food from if I don't have money? You must go borrow. And people want their money. It's very difficult for us as pensioners. And I really think SASSA don't care about the old people. We worked all the years for them. And now they failed us.
And Heidi, we're hearing that government keeps saying that it's a glitch at Postbank, etc. And now the recipients that you've spoken to are saying that they've been sent from pillar to post, having to send certain statements somewhere. How frustrated are they in terms of not being able to put food on the table?
Very frustrated, and I think what's exacerbated the situation is that stage 6 load shedding is not helping, because, for example, load shedding hit here at this particular post office in Indonesia at we've been told at 12 o'clock. So that is obviously adding to it, because then you have post office staff that are unable to assist you because there's no electricity. The other big challenge here is that there was one grant recipient that literally had to walk all the way from Snake Park, Soweto to Lenasia to try and get some sort of assistance here, because you also have another situation where not all post offices can assist you. And a lot of the post office branches have been closed. So, for example, we were in Soweto earlier on, and a lot of them were referred to the Protea Glen post office. For example, in Snake Park, there's no post office at the nearest mall, which might be Jabulani Mall or Diepsloot, Dobsonville. So this becomes a big challenge for people, because they have to be going from pillar to post, not being able to really get assistance when they do arrive here. People even have to be going to extreme measures, Masego, to walk to the various post offices, because they just don't have money to be taking taxis or whatever else modes of transport they need. Some of the grant recipients were telling us that some of them have to be here very early in the morning so that they can at least be assisted, and when they get here, they are actually told that they cannot be assisted. You can imagine how difficult it also is for post office staff here that constantly have to tell people we can't do anything about it, because if the system is not working, what can they do? Their hands are also tied. It's a huge frustration, and it's basically a huge indictment on government's failure to also deal with this payment system. It's not the first time that we are seeing this happening. This has been happening time and time again, where there's a glitch in the system, or what they label a glitch in the system, but ultimately it's government's failure to pay grant recipients, leaving the most vulnerable and those in need, millions of people, in desperation. And the tragedy here is you also have disabled people, you also have elderly people who a lot of them have to come on their own here, and not really having, for example, their children to bring them to the post office.
Heidi Giokos live for us there in Lenasia in Johannesburg. Thank you. Let's leave it there for now.